Total War Pharaoh transports you back in time to the final stages of the Bronze Age, where the end of Meneptah's reign triggers a race to fill the power vacuum in ancient Egypt. With 8 playable leaders across Egyptian, Hittite, and Canaanite factions, there are many paths to claiming legitimate rule of this mighty empire as it teeters on the brink of collapse. Strategic battles against powerful foes are played out against a backdrop of an evolving world, shaped by dramatic weather and transforming terrain as you vie for the crown through fair means or foul. To get the jump on your rivals, here's 6 things you need to know about faction warfare in Total War Pharaoh. Just as the tides of conflict ebb and flow on the battlefield, so too can the conditions under which you're fighting, forcing you to adjust tactics mid-battle. Dynamic weather adds visual spectacle, but be wary not to marvel at it for too long, as it also has a material impact on your troop mobility and combat abilities. Thunderstorms roll in from ominous dark skies, lowering the accuracy and reload speed of missile units as well as affecting troop morale. Chariots in particular can become bogged down when torrential rain transforms previously dry, flat earth as they struggle to maintain the responsiveness that makes them a potent weapon in your arsenal. Beware too the sandstorms that blow in from the surrounding deserts, lowering visibility and causing ongoing fatigue. The small but persistent level of damage they inflict on units can be deadly to those already depleted by a long siege. While a canny leader can account for changing weather and adapt accordingly over the course of a battle, there is another elemental power that is harder to mitigate. Fire is an unpredictable force that can act as both ally and foe. Influenced by wind direction and spreading from dry foliage to buildings, fire can either hinder or help your endeavours as both attacker and defender. It's particularly impactful during siege warfare, as damage it causes can be felt beyond the immediate battle, having further implications for the rebuilding effort. Fire is also affected by the weather. A downpour will help extinguish a blaze, but the sweltering desert heat will serve to fan the flames. As a result, you should think carefully before ordering archers to unleash fiery hell on a settlement you intend to occupy. Be it through great deeds, diplomatic trading, or forceful sacking of settlements, every general in your army can obtain equipment that shapes their unit composition. Switching out the options across equipment slots has a significant impact on how your leader plays in battle, adding a degree of ongoing customization that can be tweaked to suit the demands of different combat scenarios. While Capetian shield units provide an effective counter to enemy infantry attacks, composite bowmen provide bonuses when taking up an elevated position atop settlement walls. Chariots offer high mobility to a leader who wants to move swiftly about the battlefield, but beware the rain that can leave your leader stranded and vulnerable to enemy ambushes. No matter your weapon of choice, it also pays to monitor the durability of your armor, which will decrease over time. Wear and tear can lead to a unit's stats changing as previously strong armor becomes damaged and eventually broken. Unit stances provide optimal strategic control of your troops during battle, ensuring they never push too eagerly or fall back too readily. Basic stances include advance, hold, and give ground, which when used in conjunction with geographical features and varying terrain can offer powerful options for tactical maneuvering. By creating choke points with the hold stance, a small contingent can punch above its weight against a much larger force, providing crucial time for reinforcements to attack from the rear. Similarly, using the give ground stance ensures a steady but tactical retreat that lures eager attackers into a trap, where they can be surrounded, turning a certain defeat into hard-fought victory. Battles in Total War Pharaoh are deliberately paced and strategic, with a focus on gaining tactical advantages over time rather than overwhelming the foe with rapid mouse clicks. This plays out through improved matched combat animations that enhance the overall look and feel of battles, making it easier to understand how units might be faring and how best to tip the balance in their favour. Each unit behaves differently to a variety of combat situations, elevating the authenticity of battles while offering visual improvements on previous Total War entries when zooming in close to watch your troops claim victory. Defending a grand Egyptian city against the backdrop of the Great Pyramids while hordes of ferocious sea people swarm over the walls is a thrilling, if slightly stressful, experience. The improved siege warfare of Total War Pharaoh enhances this aspect of battle with destructible equipment, improved troop dispersal, and an overhauled victory point system. There are now multiple victory points throughout a settlement, granting buffs such as improved morale or incremental healing. Capturing locations like the marketplace, temple, and palace is crucial for overall victory, but it also promotes a back and forth across different strategic points of interest for more dynamic movement during city battles. Combined with changing weather, unit stances, customizable bodyguards, and the creeping spread of fire, battles take on an epic feel as you fight to lay legitimate claim to the crown in the eyes of the gods and the people of Egypt. Total War Pharaoh arrives in October this year. For more on how to get the most from its ancient setting, keep it here at IGN.